Alright, hey, it's Pizza Hut back here in the long dark today. We're back in the Frontier 500. We're here in Thompson's Crossing in Pleasant Valley. And last episode, we spent a little time goofing around in here, not doing too much. But I think I got this area mainly explored. Let's see what the weather's looking like outside and see what kind of weight I'm carrying around. Yeah, do something about some of this. Put this in the sunshine. So how you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. For those of you who are preparing for New Year's Eve, your plans are getting along well. Okay, let's make sure. I don't think I need any fuel. Yeah, I'm good on that. We'll leave that one. Maybe I'll keep that one on me. Oh, let's see. We're not sewing right now. I don't need this thing right now. I don't need that. I don't need this right now. I'm going to drop some weight and hopefully do some exploring. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's split these matches up a little bit. We'll toss those in there. Meds. I got some extra meds. We'll use that and that. And clothing-wise, I'm a little remiss to drop this. But it is added weight. And then we've got a bunch of water to get rid of, I think is about the last of it. Which is good, because I'm thirsty. A little, tiny little dash of tuna fish that was left. Get that junky candy bar. You know, let's finish off this bad soda, too. There. That's better. Still not great. I feel like I'm thinking that is there something? I mean, I don't need a can opener, but that's not going to make much difference. You know, again, it's not going to be much, but I'm going to drop that. And that. Alright. So the title of the video is about Into the Mine. And I'm going to go hit up one of my favorite places. I thought about maybe going past it and checking out a few of the... it's like a... There's like a broken down little shack, I think, and then I don't remember if there's a trailer along the way. Alright, quick text. Alright, so there's still a few buildings right around here I haven't looked at. But it's cold. It is early. That other sweater would have helped out. Now, I'm going to assume, as usual, that the wind's going to be blowing in my face pretty much the entire way, so... Believe it or not, I'm moving 20% faster. Because I have my fancy wind badge on. Oh yeah. But I was excited this house was here in the last episode. It's usually not. Almost in any playthrough, it's hardly ever up. So, seeing that was really cool. Anyway, hopefully when I get up here and make this left, I'll get a little break from the wind. Maybe I'll be able to warm up a little bit. Maybe I'll be able to just walk a little faster. There we go. A little bit of both. Clothing's alright. I mean, I got good wind protection. Decent warmth. At some point, I'm going to have to work out a few upgrades. But again, that thin wool sweater is going to be a big help. Oh, let me hug my wall here. Anyway, I mean, other than being cold, it's not too bad. There's the little town of Thompson's Crossing. Yeah, I would say I actually am, for once, fairly lucky with the wind here. Normally I get pretty beat up by it. An old Pleasant Valley. Now there's been a couple little shortcuts that I could have taken to get over to this mine a little quicker, but I want to show you guys the most direct route. Now, honestly, it's not particularly generally unsafe. But there you go. Look, mining road. I want to walk past it though. I do want to see, I can't remember. Doing a good old explore of Pleasant Valley has been a while. But I think it's already warmed up a little bit, and then as we head towards noon, it should get a little better. Put a little damage on my crowbar for no reason. Nice warm car. At least it's out of the wind, you know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is a dead end. I don't remember. I know I don't normally walk down here. Which has got me just curious. Yeah. Let's see if I can get away from this wind a little bit. We've got a dead guy. I mean, an interloper, right? It's the end of the road. You know, every chance to loot something is a good idea, if you can. But yeah, I'm glad I walked down here to reaffirm the fact that, yeah, this is pretty much worth skipping every time. I know, Astrid, I know. I went right into it. But we got the wind at our back right now. So I'll tell you something. And I mentioned this, I think, in the last video. I don't always, I generally try to avoid, spoilers in this game in particular. So I don't always go the extra mile to watch videos that are out there, some of which obviously would be helpful. But, I want to see, find things naturally, see how things work and build things, if that's the case, naturally. So I looked up what you needed to, and when I say look up, I just, I looked at the crafting table to see what the recipe was. And, saw that you needed, I think it's 4 maples, a deer hide, and some other stuff. But I resisted making it. I mean, for 2 reasons. One, I didn't have all the cured saplings. But the other reason being that I thought you made it, and it was something that was just like it would be on the ground and you'd drag it around. But I got bored and was watching. Honestly, I don't even remember who I was watching at this moment. I was watching somebody. Actually, it was somebody I don't normally watch. It was just a random YouTube video. So. More power to those, right? Here we go. Anything? Not really. A little firewood. But it was like, the title of the video was just, it was like early morning hunting or something like that. Like an early morning hunting trip. Alright. Well, at least my curiosity stated. I know there's more, but I'll save that for another day. But he killed a rabbit, a couple rabbits, not a moose, a deer, and a wolf. He's cleaning them up, and all of a sudden he goes into his inventory and grabs his handy dandy travois, which only weighs 2.2 pounds. And whips this thing out, and I think I'm pretty sure it was in pounds. This thing holds like 165 pounds worth of crap. Heck yeah. Especially for moving bases around and toting meat around. And then, because you can get like that much meat from, a moose or a bear. And then, the fact that it just goes bloop, right back into your inventory, it's just like, it looks like a little stick in your inventory. I'm pretty sure it weighs as much as my rabbit gloves. Yep, it weighs the same as these. So, I don't know if you can pick it up in my voice here, but I was a little surprised, to say the least. However, pleasantly surprised. Very happy, because I just go ahead and make that, and be, like, I could have been using that already. There are multiple instances where I could have had that thing. I should have, like, the second it was in the game, I should have started prepping for it. I mean, in a weird way, I kind of have, just because of the stuff I've been keeping and the way I kind of set up Pleasant Valley here. So normally when I'm in Pleasant Valley, what I do is I get all my stuff to Thompson's, which is kind of the wrong way to do things. I'm going to do it the right way this time. I get all my stuff to Thompson's and then do the exploration on this side, and then I leave. But this time I'm going to do I brought everything to the farm and left it. And then I'm going to go gather up all this, go back to the farm, and leave from the farm. Because when I come back here, eventually, and I will, I'm not going to be able to bring everything with me. Travoy or no Travoy, I'm not really sure how they work in caves. And I would imagine any of like the short little climbs probably going to be out of the, not probably, definitely going to be out of the question. Now the other big question I've been asking myself, if I'm going all the way back out to the farm, I can go there, I can drop a bunch of stuff off. I guess it kind of depends on how much stuff I have. Should I go to Black Rock now? I don't know. Obviously. Alright. BlackRock is probably one of my least favorite maps. I talk a lot of trash about Forlorn Muskeg, Pleasant Valley, and even Forsaken Airfield. But I just don't like BlackRock very much. You know, and for varying reasons. Most of them are just personal. I just don't find it a good place to hang out. It's not a good place to base. I find it really annoying. You know, whether you're playing with the wolves on or with the wolves off, it's still annoying. The map is okay. The loot, it depends. You know, it can be good. It could be garbage. But everything sort of matters in this playthrough. And the sooner I get there, the better. So leaving it until, like, you know, the next time I'm like, okay, well, I've done pretty much everything. It's time to start revisiting. Guess when I get around to revisiting Pleasant Valley, I guess I'll go to Black Rock. It's probably not the best idea. Alright, so here besides loot, I want to gather up coal. Oh yeah, let's flare first. Ooh, maybe I should save this. I'm gonna start saving this actually. We'll use this. Lamp oil is actually a renewable resource, so I can get it from cooking fish. Wow, it is, alright. I'll go right first. But I mentioned this in the past. Okay, so I should have gone the other way. You know it. Yeah, I'm pretty good at memorizing things after a time. But I'm telling you, if there's an opportunity, like it's like, here's a new street. I need to get over here. Should I go left or right? Probably right. It's going to be a left. All right, I'll take a little scrap metal. Why not? But I'm here purely just to loot this place. And add to the stash. So yeah, again, I mean, you know, now that the choice in the game, you can put that, and I know now that you can put it in your inventory. That's crazy, by the way. Now, I probably won't get every piece of coal because there's just so much down here. But I do want to get a nice pile. And coal is also a renewable resource. It does respawn. Here we go. Let's see. So if I went the other way, I think it would have brought me around to that, right? There's two branches. I think this is definitely the one I want to take. I think I missed the one I usually just kind of go quick loot. Oh, there we go.
This'll come in handy.
Very rare when you're playing the interloper difficulty with the custom mode, so the guns are on. I tell you what I need to find is one of those fancy lanterns that makes the fuel burn longer. Again, just a huge stash of coal in this place. But the other, now, when I play on below Interloper, this is a main objective. Getting here and getting here ASAP. Because you can get the insulated boots here. And arguably are the best synthetic boots in the game. I say arguably because they're heavy and they also reduce your ability to run by a very large percentage. Let's see. Let's start remembering some of these. We'll grab another storm lantern. That way, if I can use it and its fuel instead of mine. Yeah, here we go. So it's, well, it's a better lantern with less fuel. What I'll do is I'll just keep using this one. And if I want to drop one, I can drop this. As always, if you want to stand in this cave and break down some crates, go for it. You might find something good. I mean, that's why they're sitting here. Could be gauntlets under there. I don't know, but yeah. Alright, here's where it gets tricky. I think what I want to do is explore this way, and then I gotta come back maybe and make that right. That's a dead end. Okay, no, it just curves around. So this was the dead end. Alright.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Astrid, we're gonna need to carry much more, especially when we get this Travoy. I'm super excited about this thing. I'm gonna leave this coal there as sort of a reminder. Yeah, alright. So this is the room where you want to look, and somewhere in here, like it won't be here because they're not in the interloper difficulty. But there's usually some kind of good loot, and the good loot for us today
Nobody
are
needs this anymore.
the simple tools. Not too much else. I think maybe you can find matches up here sometimes. Not looking like today though. So I'll pop out the mine. For a couple reasons. So this is another way to get to the old coastal highway. Not really a bad way to get here either. But I just wanted to show you that it led out here. I'll be back here for sure and spend a good bit of time here. This is one of my favorite regions. Usually I kind of breeze through it. And then skadoosh. I got a place called Crumbling Highway to a place called Desolation Point. Look at that. Just a little reminder for me. So I thought this wrapped around. So you're right. Okay, it does. More coal. Well, I swear that wasn't there a minute ago. But this, if there's one thing you're picking up on, that's so funny, is that all this coal is going to be super helpful in my survival here and on other maps. And the other thing is, by the time I come back here for certain, because it's going to be a while before I'm back in Pleasant Valley, well, I guess I could probably hit it again if I do go to Black Rock. But in time, the coal will spawn in here. And you can hit this multiple times. So this is one of the best places to get coal in the game. On any level. Difficulty doesn't really seem to affect it. Maybe you get a little more, but I think, honestly, I don't even think it works like that. I think it's more about RNG, you know. So, I knew it. I didn't ever get back to this spot. No, don't do that, pizza. No, no, that is right. Okay. Is it? Oh. Pro gaming right there. Alright. I still get to look at the loot, but that means I still didn't go that way. Now there's another cave here. Maybe I just didn't go through that one. to get up to there. I'm gonna tell myself that. Anyway, that much coal is this success. I win. I won already. I'll make one last check on the way out for any more, and then I'll see how much we have. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a blizzard. I almost always get a blizzard leaving this cave. I don't know why. Normally I'd put my lantern out, but I'm going to keep it on just in case I need to turn right back around. I did come here once and luck out and have the aurora left over from the signal tower. Like I'd kind of forgotten. Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah. But usually I'm just so stacked. I don't normally have the... Well, I may or may not have the backpack. Look, almost 50 coal. If I had kept and picked up those other pieces, like I put a few down for pathing, and then I left, I think, one or two, I definitely would have had 50 pieces. Now, I'm not leaving because I want to get trapped in a blizzard. I'm leaving because I don't. Want to get trapped in a blizzard, and I can, if I can get back, and it's not too far, in a decent amount of time, I can just, I didn't pick up too much stuff, tools, etc., and the coal. I could cut that way to through there. It would be faster, but I wanted to go this way because, once again, I want to show you guys that even in a blizzard, you can see this path, right? And there's basically, and I've shown this hint here and in other places, if you kind of keep your sights on like one side, you can follow this little hill to the right, even in a blizzard. Now this isn't a blizzard, you guys. It's snowing a little bit. But what you really can't see, and you're afraid of losing your pathing. Now here it might get a little tricky, but once I hit the trees, I could be like, wait, no, there's a path, not trees, and work my way back over. So, again, try to use the direct routes in my videos, in case there's folks who aren't particularly familiar with how to get to places. Now, you gotta remember, sometimes these are safe. They're almost always safe for me, but sometimes they're safe because there's just the animals aren't there. Other times, you're gonna need to start walking in these hills. I missed some mushrooms, and figure out how to get around where these bad guys are. So I give the same advice, even though I don't think it's quite as good as it used to be. But, play in Pilgrim mode, play in some of the lower modes, learn the maps. If you want, in story mode, you can get a full, complete map. Sorry, I just want to have a quick look for some saplings. And you can play that on different difficulties, and you can use that to get a good understanding of where things are. And then you can also use charcoal for mapping. You can be like, okay, well, I sort of know where the farm is. Let me map this. Okay, now I know where the plane crashed. Okay, I can go. But we're not going to cut through here. Let's save a little time. And again, I mentioned this before. This town and Milton, it can be difficult to get firewood, but it's not as hard here. I was going to cross the lake here, or river, whatever this is. But I just wanted, I saw these and I was like, oh yeah. So we got fir, cedar, you know, you can find actual firewood that you can chop up in here. Milton can be a little tougher than that. Yeah, it's a snowy, wet day, but temperature-wise, I'm doing good. And let's see, we're at 38 and 20 because I've got my improvised installation, but it is snowing, so I should switch these out, and that's going to drop down to 36. This is completely solid, it's fine. Let's say here, deer. I checked all this stuff. Hey, buddy. Not particularly interested today. There you go. So yeah, like I said, I didn't really end up with too much other than the coal, but that coal is super valuable. I wish this was a thing. Alright, let's get in here. We'll leave you here for now. Astrid's thirsty. Wonder what we'll do. Boink, just drop all that and grab 2. A third, and the cedar back. Alright. Works for me. Alright. I'll figure all this stuff out further down the road. Actually, I didn't do too bad. Yeah, I mean, the coal plus the tools and some of the other stuff was not a bad run. Alright, let me get over here. Oh, you know what I should have done, though? Wasn't thinking. Let me grab those. Where's the big boy? Give me the big boy there. I think that'll just do it. Perfect. Alright. We get crunchy for kicks, but anyway, we need to get a drink. Alright. So if I can, with the rest of the daylight, I want to loot the rest of this town, and then I'm essentially done with what I want to do in Pleasant Valley right now. So a little gas station, I'm hoping for, you know, whatever. Food, coffee, random cool stuff. And then the houses, hopefully some clothing. Again, the wolves are turned on medium. I don't know why I haven't seen any. Sometimes it just happens that way. Yeah, I really do look forward to the day where I basically, you know, opened everything I can open with a pry bar. I guess basically I just keep one. Or two for adventuring, you know. And then use the rest to break open ice for fishing, I guess. Scrap metal, I don't know. Hi, Flowers. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing all right. Having a little fun here in Pleasant Valley and the Long Mark. I'm going to see if there's a car battery there. There is not. But thanks for saying hey. I hope you're doing well. You a Long Dark player? Or just checking it out? Alright, we'll sneak in the back here. And hopefully get some stuff. Let's see. Any goodies? Nothing there.
I think I can use this.
Nope, nope. Now it would be interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take those. Definitely take those. Oh, look at here. Guess we're gonna get some carrots and taters, maybe. Yeah. Super useful. I mean, I guess they're in certain recipes that I've never made. I don't know. I usually just end up eating the potatoes, like baking them along the way. Pretty much what you expect on the interloper loot table there. What do we got? More accelerant.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
It will not. Oh, there we go. That was a good score. Yeah, there's still some projects, some things I want to make, right, that take sewing kits, and it will certainly reduce the time. What is this? Oh.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, I can... Oh, a sewing book. Yeah, there we go. Two things I can see already. So we got the sewing primer. That's going to help get that sewing level up, and then boom. There we go. Get as many of those matches gathered up from all these different places as possible. And, once again, you know, you don't... A potato. A single potato. Actually, I want one of these.
I'll take it.
I will take that, actually. And, I think that's going to do it. I don't think there's anything else there. Alright, out the front door. And like I said, there's only like 2 more buildings, I think, to look at here. I'm really torn, especially since I know how to make the Travois now. And I know that I can collapse it and put it in my inventory, and it's only 2.2 pounds. Now, the saplings I left back at the farm are probably going to be pretty close. I don't know. I might spend the time to make it, because I'm pretty sure I have a deer hide and a wolf hide and I don't know, some random stuff out there. Whoa, that scared the heck out of me. And no, I know you haven't seen anything in any of these mailboxes that I've opened yet, but believe me, occasionally there's a bullet in there. Book of magic, something crazy, you know. Alright, our typical little house here. We get some salt. And here, again, tons of curtains. I keep mentioning this place is a great place to work on your sewing. So what I think I'm going to do is probably get back to the farm. I'll show you a trick too, because I did that wrong. So when I was coming in, I was moving, and I clicked on the cabinet while I was still moving. Technically, while you're moving, you're draining more of your stats. So if you just stop and search everything, you will have much more fatigue at the end of the day. Especially if you're in a town where you're doing a lot of looting. Or like the dam or something like that, the prison. Just take a minute. Be still. Get what you can. And then give yourself that little pause sometimes before you start digging. And you're not going to be able to do it every time. I forget all the time, but I do know that's a tip. I kind of figured it out on my own, and then a guy named Zach Nafane confirmed it for me in one of his videos. You want to look in the drawers too? Sometimes they throw stuff in there. Come on, clothes. I don't care. A pair of socks, something. I don't even need it for outfits. I just need something to sew. Alright, well. Whoa. Yeah, that... It reminds me of the Fallout 4 glitch where you walk into the corner of a car and die. You hit the corners on some of these... It doesn't even matter. Like, this is a bedpost, and all of a sudden you're, like, tilted. Like you're falling. I'm good on water, so... And I'll be back here someday, and you never know. Maybe that .47 gallons will be the drink that saves my life. There's plenty of cloth at the house, at the farm, I mean, so I don't really anticipate needing anything of this. I think that was a new sound effect. There's definitely new sounds, ambient noises. Not just tied to the new area, but just in general, I've noticed. Some of the things sound different. Wind in the caves, I don't like anymore. It used to be okay, I could deal with it. This is kind of annoying, you know, but like this, oof, it's not. But see that? I don't know what that was, but that's certainly not normal. Right, I think I checked the cars. Yep. But I didn't check this building. I believe this is one under construction, so could be nothing in here, but you always want to look at these places for tools. Oh, scrap metal. Again, crate, if you want to spend an hour chopping it up, there could be something really cool in there. Hacksaw for scrap metal. These planks are great to break down. You get 6 for only 40 minutes. I think with the lower difficulty hatchet, it only takes 30 minutes, and you get like 6 pieces of wood. It's fantastic. So look for those planks. Yeah, I feel like the impetus in this one is to break stuff up. Oh, I'll take that piece of cloth though. I'll break down one. Which one do we think? This one's much faster. You want to believe, though, right? The big crate has the prize. Nope. Alright. It obviously did not have the prize. I mean, again, Interloper, I've said it multiple times, this is not hard mode. This is insane mode. And I've got it custom set, so it's more immersive for me, but and easier. But yeah, the loot table is brutal. The loot table and the weather alone, you don't need the wolves and all that stuff. It's hard enough. We've got our pickaxe. I wish you could pull this sucker out, huh? But with the last little bit of daylight, for whatever reason, I'm going to map this. Because maybe I'll start doing some mapping. Now, if I had gone up on that hill and done it, I probably would have gotten more. You want to, anytime you can get to a higher elevation, you're going to get way more from your mapping. And you want to look out for the lookout spots. Oh, wow. Yeah. Look out for the lookout spots. Anyway, you need a Polaroid. You got to find a Polaroid somewhere on the map. There's usually one or two for each map. If you can get one of those, you'll open up a massive area of the map. What do I just want to chuck in here for now? There was a trunk. I saw it. Oh, there we go. Pretty much everything. Yeah. Sure. Now, I know I'm putting these in 2 different containers, and normally I would recommend not doing that. I don't really have a follow-up for that. I'm doing this wrong. That's basically what I'm saying. Alright. So I think what I'll do is start a fire. Oh. That way. And, I think I'm going to cook up some of these baked potatoes for just whatever reason. I'll eat them. They slowly go bad, you know what I mean? I think they, again, they'll last longer outside. I'm really not sure how I understand, unless you can, like... So potatoes and carrots are part of a recipe. Alright, stick with me on this. Okay. Then they should be a renewable resource. I personally think. They should respawn. I don't know if you should be able to grow them. Wow, these are really good potatoes. Maybe I'll throw those outside. I thought they were in worse shape. So many decisions. Alright. Nah, they're all in pretty good shape, aren't they? Wow. Okay. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Alright, well, let's cook up what I can. Again, my cooking score is up to level 5. That's not the thing. This is just food that's probably going to be wasted anyway. Or sit around forever, so I'll just cook it up. I'm hungry. And we'll do some tomato soup with some beans. We'll mix the beans. I would probably mix the pork and beans in with the tomato soup. Some of you are going, ew. Yeah, I feel you. Look at this guy. We got some hockey going on. That was a good torch. Alright, let's start with the pork and beans. Eat those guys, and then that'll make me a little thirsty. Then we'll eat our tomato soup. That'll give me a little bit of hydration. Perfect. Let's do another round. I mean, considering mostly what we're having to eat in the apocalypse here being birch bark, semi-rancid deer meat, hardtack, basically. Occasionally we get pancakes. Alright. I want to fix up this sweater. So I need a sewing kit. And I think I got 2 pieces of cloth. Hopefully one will get her done. I'm going to eat these pork and beans first again. Oh, I meant to do the soup. Oh well. That would have made way more sense. Makes sense. In the meantime, I mean, what am I going to do with all these potatoes? Alright, see if I can get this sweater fixed first. Something going to take at least 2 hours. There we go. 100%. Alright, I'll switch that over for that one. We'll put this one on. Boom. And even though it didn't pop in right away, it is making me warmer overall. So, yeah. Yeah. The mechanics of this game sometimes astound and confuse me. I don't know what the word is. Let's see. How's my book going? Only 1 hour. Yikes. Alright. Again, I like to knock out as much of this reading material as possible. Now, I am planning, hopefully, to leave in the morning, but I don't need to carry this with me. Weighs a pound 10. Just not necessary. I'll throw it on the floor here. Can use that to start a fire at some point. I saw I had 1 more can of crap tomato soup, right? 46%. And this one's 52. There's my dinner. I probably have a whole bunch of tin cans, don't I? Now that I think about it, yeah. Don't need those, but they'll come in handy here. For sure. Grab a decent torch. Crawl in my little mat. Look at this thing. Got blankets. Got the nice little mat going on. What are you doing? Oh, I do have some crappy potatoes. Knew it. I was tricked. Alright. Come here for a minute. You're out of here. Yeah, I'm looking at all these great potatoes. There's crap potatoes in here too. Oh, what? Why can't I cook the garbage potatoes in here? Oh, is that telling... I'm so confused. There are 1, 2, 3 potatoes that don't show up for me to be able to cook. I don't understand. Alright. I don't know what that's about. I don't even care. Let me just get these things on. Okay, so if I cook it in the pan, I'm seeing right now, it increases it. That's why it's hard for me to tell. Interesting. Okay, whatever. I wasn't taking into account, I guess, the percentage of what my cooking skill is going to bump it up to. Okay, alright, well. This... Now we'll go to sleep. For about, we'll say 5 hours. Maybe a little longer. We'll see how much rest we got. The time of day, blah, blah, blah. It's not too bad. Well, my cooking score is outrageous. Sure. I'm not really sure what to do with all that stuff. Let me get in here. I honestly think potatoes are supposed to be kept in a cool, dry place, right? They're not supposed to be frozen. So I don't know if they'd be better in the fridge or just on the floor somewhere. Or should I just throw them outside? Either way, they're going to end up in like a garbage percentage, and all I can add to it is 50%. Which is kind of, I guess, to the point I was alluding to earlier. I'm not really sure how this stuff is supposed to work long term. Maybe I'll put them... I know. It'd be kind of like a rock cache. Let's see how that works. Like, I'm not sure how you're supposed to make carrots better. I get you can cook potatoes, you know, but I don't even think you can cook the carrots unless they go in a recipe or something. I don't know. Whatever, they live over there now. Alright, so what I'm going to go in here and do is strip down, basically, of anything I don't really need. And then try to stock up on anything I want to get out of here. And that's short term or long term. Okie doke. Good enough. Then let's get through main things here. Let me keep looking here. Let me check food. Oh. Never mind. That was easy. Alright, so out of what's in here, yeah, I'm fine with leaving basically all that. That's fine. How am I doing? I'm not too hungry or anything. Nice lightweight on the water. We'll get a sip before we go.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We're just under 105 pounds. Got how much coal? How much coal did I get? 25 pieces. Okay, I'm gonna go. Well, hopefully I'm gonna go. So there's two ways to do this. One's a little faster, but a bit more dangerous. And then the other one, I'm not saying it's safe, because that would be untrue. But it will make it a little easier for you. So we can go down the road here, and we can just follow the road to the farm. Or I could kind of repeat what I did to come here and cut across. Holy smokes. Do you know how tempting that is? Boo! Yeah. Alright, so I think I'll do the opposite. Since I came across the waste area last time, I'm going to leave this way. There's a truck and a car I can also check. That I don't think I have checked already. Not a bad day to head out, actually. I mean, this is like my least favorite kind of snow. Do I have the right? No. Let's put that on. I was gonna say, I thought maybe you could find the Polaroid in here. It's not looking too good. Alright. But normally what I do is I walk down here, and I'd have my pack of stuff, and I'd have everything that I would have brought from the farm, and I'd hang a left here. Where? Here. Okay, can you see sort of like the road-like divot here? And you can follow this all the way to the exit, where I came in to Pleasant Valley. It's a really easy way in and out. You can hear the wolves. Now, wolves hang out along this road, so like I said, it's a little easier, but is it? So they can be up there when you leave. They can be through this area. There's a carcass over there. Let's go see if I can get a few more feathers. I brought my feathers, right? Tell me I brought my feathers. Uh, so yeah, you can run into wolves probably in like I think 2 or 3 spots going down the road. But if you're truly having an issue with where you're at, or you know you're new to this game, the map, or whatever, the 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 straight path is not a bad idea, especially if you got a road. And you know you can look for power lines because power lines do what? Well, they power buildings somewhere, right? Railroad tracks. Railroad tracks are really helpful for a large part of this map. Again, bears, wolves, moose, and oh my, they're going to show up along those things, but they are great, uh, you know, what's the word? Mile marker is all I can come up with, but, road mark. Woo! Thought my brain had completely collapsed. You know what I'm going to do? Something I would normally never do. Especially in snow. But I wanted to connect this road on my map. I'm cold. I'm sure I'm wet. Not too bad, actually. But we're passing back past the barn area. And this car I skipped coming out this way. Now, more than likely, the only thing this car is going to do is wear down my pry bar some more, but that's alright. I was auto-walking, but I don't know if you noticed I'm picking up speed. If you strafe, you actually go faster, so.
Jesus, this is cold.
And Astrid is cold. I don't know if you knew that. I mean, it's early, but we're heading towards noon, Astrid. It'll be alright. Eventually. Hopefully. Yeah, it's cold in the car, too. Yep. Pretty much what I expected, but at least I know now. Let's pop the hood so I can know that, too. Ugh. Alright. So this is where we start to lose a little bit of time crossing this bridge over here. But again, it's actually, I'm glad the weather's sort of participating in this idea. The wolves, at least you can hear them. You know they're around. But I can tell you what helped me. What helped me a lot was watching YouTubers play in this game and being like, not getting, you know, I mean, obviously the fun content is when you get pulled away from sometimes the main objective, but being like, look, this is how you get from here to here. I can show you another video titled 3 Sneaky Ways to Get to Here, but here's how to get from here to there. And I think that really helped my gaming a lot. You know, so I try to be pretty concise in my videos with my travel, especially since I'm not going to be, you know, too bothered. If you look back right there, though, yeah, I was going to say, I think there's a little spot back here. Maybe. But that waterfall is actually part of the walk to getting out of here. Remember when I showed you back there, I was like, this road right here, if you follow that, that road runs like right in through those trees. I mean, it's cold, Astrid. I don't know what to tell you. We got a busy day. But I just remembered, I was like, wait a minute, there can be, I think this structure might always be here, I don't know. This guy looks good though, doesn't he? He's got a cool jacket on. Rifle bullets, man. This just made the trip here worth it. I mean, to Ash Canyon and back. Nothing. Pretty much expected that. Let's see if the other set of rose hips is around. Now, there are a good bit of harvestables in the hills. And I mentioned a place in the last video where you can get a lot of birch bark. So, you know, get out and explore, too. But at least have those main pathways. So, we're just gonna... I just walked off the road to the left here a little bit. I'm going right back to the road. You can see my power lines, and there's the bridge that was in front of me. That's taking me to the farm. Astrid, I swear, this is like the first damage we've taken in like a week or more. I think it took a little damage when I was going up to Ash Canyon. But it is faster. I could cut across the lake or the river right here. It'd still be faster. But straight and narrow. Look, it's a road. It's power lines. It's bridges. I'm going to do it because I'm confident. There we go. I just wanted to kind of link these up a little bit. So this is a cache. I'll hopefully be able... Now I'll have some reference points to go and get. I say like I did that on purpose. I did not. But I just realized that as soon as I did that. I was like, oh, cool. I try to either open the hood so I can tell before I get to the vehicle, or open every single one of these little flappies. And then you don't have to research cars that you've already searched. Ooh, those are bullets. Hold on. Let me get in the back seat, my friends. Yes. Gimme.
It's too cold to think.
We're warming up. We could take a nap and you'd be fine. Actually, yeah. I could, though. Awesome. You can also open the gas tank.
If I don't warm up soon.
Oh my gosh. Astrid, come on, man. Astrid reminds me of the people that like kind of trip and are like, I almost died. Beat it, bunnies. I gave all my rocks away. You might as well get out of here. Here we are back at the super wonderful, amazing, horribly terrifying, dangerous base. Which is once again, weirdly abandoned. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've been here and this place is just covered in wolves and bears, but whatever. I mean, one of the nice things about this place is you can shoot a bear, like, right off your front porch. Or a deer, like, right in here, and go grab some bunnies, and then fight all the wolves. Or just, you know, hunt them. Crows over a deer carcass over there. I was going to say hopefully I've explained deer carcasses enough, but remember, if you click on them and look at what they contain, they'll disappear. If I just leave it, it'll be there pretty much, I believe, forever. So there's my feather farm, right by a good base. Here in a map that will be revisited on multiple occasions. No battery. I can buy you the battery. I did pop in here, I just didn't do the things. Oh, see? And that's why way up to the old dam seemed open again. Oh, dude, that's the way I was. So, right here is the way out. That's literally how you get out of here from Mystery Lake, and I now have it on my map, which is kind of dope. But there's a cache or something here, I think, and then there's the cave system. So, okay. I'm glad I walked over here. On any level, look for dog food in here. The safety porch. We made it to the safety porch.
I'm alive.
And we're warming up. We're incredibly in here. So this is not an indoor-outdoor space. This is technically actually like an indoor space. So you can't cure cabin fever out here. But you can get a look at your surroundings and see if there's bears and wolves. Oh my. Look at all these goodies. Look at all these goodies. So, saplings. I know I had enough already. And these maples have definitely been curing longer. So let me drop that one there. 17%, 33. Yeah, these might all be 33. Okay. It takes 3 or 5 days. Oh my god, it's 6 days. Not that I don't have stuff to do. I'm not sure I want to stick around that long before I leave. Alright, all the extra clothing needs to go in this one. Sure, which isn't too much, is it? So glad I got that new sweater, though. So I'm just rocking the Mackinac and the light shell for now. It is getting colder over time, but slowly. And then, or I guess it'll be like a 10-degree increase instead of 20, or decrease, something like that. I like that I have my cooking supplies on the table here, so I'm going to keep up with that theme. Let's get her coal. On a little pile right there. I got some sticks. Yep. Chunk of cedar. Alright. Let me get rid of the extra food. For now, let me keep the crackers, the chips. Dump that, dump that, dump these. Get rid of these cans. That should tide me over for a minute. Man, I got a nice pile of feathers in this run, I can tell you. Nope. Come with me. Alright, all these ducks. Yeah, let me think on it. Okay, what are we down to? 72 pounds. Too many matches. Look at that, though. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 50, 60, 70, 80. 5 matches or something like that. Doing good. Doing good. Books galore. Archery. I mean, sewing would probably be more beneficial long run, but fire would probably help me out also. So, well, being level 2 at mending, we'll grab that. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I apologize, but I am a human being, and sometimes I need to do something. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. All right, hey y'all, I'm back. Got some fresh ice from my caffeinated beverage. Gonna. Okay. I feel like I'm officially back and I've got a little bit more time here to keep it moving. Yeah, somebody was watching, but they left, but I don't blame them. I bailed too. Alright, I got things going. 34%. What am I down to? 73 pounds. Still got a couple things probably I don't need, like that. This is all fine. This is all fine. Yes, yes. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so 6 days. A third of 6 days is 3. So there's 3 more days. Mm-mm. A third of 6 days is not 3. Um, yeah. All right. Well, it's decision time. Let's look at our spoils. We got a spare aviator's cap, some combat boots. Those are fantastic backups in case I need them for someday. Plenty of clothing to kind of repair and work on. I mean, I'm tempted to take the saplings with me. Right? Let me double check the ingredients. I'm pretty sure it's 4. I don't think I needed to actually come down here to check them, but I'm going to do it. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You're like, why are you freaking out about spray paint? I have come up with some uses for it. Alright, where is this thing? Here. Triple A. Alright, 4 cured maple saplings, 2 cured guts, and a cured deer hide. Takes 100 away. Did I get the crap out of here? I think I did. Well, part of me wants part of me wants to make this thing while I'm wandering along the way. Alright, give me the sapling. Listen, I might not do a lot, but hopefully you guys watch me to do some stupid things. Along the way for you guys. I feel like it's almost my duty. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna see if I can make this travois along the way. And possibly see if I can find a use for it. In my adventures. There's no signal tower or anything there. Well, it's kind of one of those. Oh, God bless it. Good enough. Let's go. I feel like I wasted half the day here. Standing around staring in a... Alright, we got our pan, we got our can, we got our sleeping bag. Yeah, I'm not worried about, like, ammo, really. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whether or not, I guess I'm going to start heading that way. I'm trying to remember what... There's like a weird little farm. I don't go to Blackrock very often, so I know the general direction that I need to go. There's like a little farm. I think it's called like Three Strikes Farm or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, it's a beautiful day. It is a glorious day. And we will head onward. So, you know, how you want to travel, what you want to use, and you know, even if I had some recommendations, it probably wouldn't be wandering out the door generally like I do. But if you're playing on a custom mode, if you're playing on different difficulties, it's not a bad setup. I have a decent amount of good firewood and coal, which is unusual. Normally you'd just be rolling on the sticks and whatever you got, but I made a point to sort of upgrade that. But we're going to head like we're heading towards the bunker for the signal tower. There's some bun buns. What you doing, bun bun? Forgot how auto lock work. Alright. So we'll head our way out this way, and then we'll head our way out. And, you know, wolves and bears like to hang out in this area, but, don't see anybody today. And again, we're just cruising down the road here. Let's finish those off. Finish that off. That should leave a little hunger. And I got a couple of tin cans if I need them. Tin cans. That shows you how old I am. I don't even think tin cans were tin cans when I was a kid. I think they were just what my parents and grandparents called aluminum cans. Because they were tin when they were young. Turns out that was a terrible idea because tin is a super precious metal. Yeah. So down that river is how you get to the bunker for the signal void thing. Some buns. Man, it looks like there's... I think you can cut through there and up that way, and maybe there's a trailer? I'm not... Oop. Hello. Hello. Oh, great. That's... Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I meant to do that. So anyway. I hope I'm doing this right. Here comes the snow. Da-da-da-da. I mean, what do you expect? We've got a bullet. Yep. Occasionally you can find regular rifles just in a car. I don't really know how that works, but... And I don't know if they've changed anything like that. I don't know. I'm torn. I feel like I remember the long curve, so I think I'm doing it okay. But I think either... I'm not 100% sure where this farm is. I think it might be up further ahead, or I skipped it by mistake. Oh, this is starting to look really familiar. Yeah, this is how you leave. So, yeah, the little farm or whatever, I missed it. But it should be in Black Rock. Yeah, or, well, okay. I'm in Keeper's Pass south. I'm on the transition to Black Rock, which is fine. Oh, in fact, I think all the trunks in these cars have like a bunch of cloth, if I recall correctly. I didn't mean to get in there. It's like the same thing in every car, as I recall. It's like a couple pieces of cloth, and then I don't remember. I definitely want to give you the cloth in this place, man. There's, you know... Honestly, I don't remember there being too much to this place. So I think we're in, like, the south. Keeper's Pass or whatever. Yeah. So we gotta like get the Keeper's Pass north, and then these transitions are just whack. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's better than a load screen, but it's more annoying than that. So some are extremely explorable and whole areas kind of on their own, and others are just like, yeah, all right, you go here to go there. Anyway, I'm not going down there today. I don't really see any purpose for it. That ice looks terrible. And it looks like there's something you can do down that way, right? So bear that in mind. Listen, do your own exploration. I'm doing what I can for you. Going to the prison, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Going to the prison, gonna eat a lot. Alright, Black Rock Federal Penitentiary, that's the way. Tell me how I missed. Right here. You see his footprints? You see my footprints? Has anyone who's played this game shot a gun before? That was like 70 yards and a rifle. Couldn't hit him. And you know what? I am not that bad a shot. How about that? Now I'm just going to let it go all goofy because it's all goofy now. Yeah, there's my 2 pieces of cloth. A wolfy boy, he is going home. He's going home. Oh, he's going home. Yep. That's how the randomness of this game will get you. I mean, you saw me get out, you knew I knew that was going to happen, right? That's why, I mean...
Can we use this?
I don't have any problem with anybody who wants to be like, you don't play the game right. I'm more than happy to agree with you. I'm more than happy. Alright, let's get in here and get the save. Good to go. Well, I come back here on the way out, right? So I'll leave that paint there. I do want to start grabbing paint cans. I'm not going to tell you why. It's more fun for me. What? There was nothing in there? I didn't even check my pry bar. 73%. Perfect. Let's wear the sucker out. So if I find a pry bar and it's 100%, it's going to use that one first. A weird mechanic of this game. Did I just walk up on top of this picture? I sure did. Okay. You can't jump, but... I'm going to get a quick screenshot. Like so. I'm going to leave my trailer here. I think I'm going to call it a video. Got a nice bit of progression, moving along, you know. Yeah, let me get this too. But yeah, I totally get the idea that, you know, there is a ton more to do. But I'm glad I came to Black Rock. Let me be honest. I was really probably thinking about skipping all this. Give me my 2 pieces of cloth. I just don't like Black Rock, but when I'm thinking about a 500-day playthrough, besides the fact that we have an orange or rust-colored truck here that's different than the normal blue truck, which I'm finding super appreciative, or I am appreciative. Yeah. No Polaroids for me, huh? I might be out of charcoal too, yep. I was gonna say I could map this area just for kicks and giggles. Maybe it's in here. Maybe it's not in there. Maybe there is no polar road, it's just a scenic view. I don't know. Looks pretty good though, doesn't it? Oh, I hit a jump button for a different game. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice view. Alright, we'll end it here. Alright, so yeah, got a lot done. You know, cleared out the rest of Pleasant Valley. We're on our way to Black Rock, which is not a place I really like to go to. However, I might as well clear it out as best I can. And I think when I come back through here, I might spend a little more time here and do a little more exploring. Of the ice, if you see that right there, that doesn't look good. No way I should have missed that wolf. No way. Anyway. Alright. If you haven't catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all you guys who are watching my videos. I'm heading towards 100 subscribers, which is just a massive thing for me. So I'm beyond excited. Thank you guys so much. I'm very appreciative. So, alright, you guys do the thing. Have a great day and be good to each other. Later.